Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
We got it! We got it!
New 52 booklet.
Somebody clip this one.
Welcome to Comics League Rewatch. I'm Jared. I'm here with Nick from the Phoenix Press. What's up, brother?
Well, you see, Jared, I've long been feeling neglected. Oh, we've been going all about this show for so long, and where's the joke? Where's the punchline? I just wanted to tie things together. Maybe bomb us away, if you know what I mean. You're gonna die, clown! You think that's funny? I don't hear you laughing now! That's the perfect follow-up to that.
I was like, please let me find this clip before he ends this joke.
I mean, come on. Like, this isn't like this episode.
That was the greatest setup possible.
I mean, okay. For those who aren't aware, the series we're doing is about the Joker, and I mean, the Joker's kind of appeared, but this is the first time we see him like really in earnest. And it's like I had to do my Joker voice.
No, but and that was it worked so well for me to bring in that you're gonna die, clown.
I you probably like as soon as I started going, it's like I gotta find that clip.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta find this clip before the joke ends. I have to make sure I can immediately follow it up, and I did. So we're talking about Wildcards.
Luckily, I gave you plenty of time. So
we're talking about Wildcards, the episode that features every Justice League member except Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter, and it's the first time that Hawkgirl's face is seen.
yeah, there's a lot of trivia for this one. Like, trust me, there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. A lot to unpack. You know, like
Now,
I would say that this episode really ranks among the Titans.
Yeah, I know what you're about to bring up because I
You knew I was going to go there.
The episode is a subtle crossover with Teen Titans, as the members of the Royal Flush Game are all voiced by actors from that series, voicing similar characters.
Speaking of crossovers, while this isn't a crossover yet, towards the end of Unlimited, it will be a crossover with Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Come on, Ace appears. You didn't think I'd bring that up?
Yes, there you go.
All right, go ahead, Jared.
All right, so this episode involves the Joker in his latest Jokerisms, creates basically a reality game show where there are bombs scattered throughout Las Vegas. The Justice League shows up, and then he follows them like it's a documentary film crew. And I'm like, okay, this is actually very clever. I love that.
Is this the first time Harley Quinn appears in Justice League?
I don't think so.
I know this is the first. Like, I know Joker appeared, I think, like one or two segments before this. At least one.
I don't think I think she showed up in one episode of Justice League.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't think I've seen her before, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but this finally culminates in the whole Jon Stewart and Hawkgirl thing. Even like throughout the episode, they're arguing like a married couple. She's even like typing over his shoulder, and he's sitting there like, I am both upset but also mildly amused.
Also, like, I know this is a bit like jumping ahead, but like I love the way they end it, where like it goes black. It's like it's about time, and then like the old lady in the jackpot. Like,
I know that was such a great way to end it. I also love again where she's like, "Oh my gosh, I hope you don't die without me being able to tell you ... And I'm like, okay, I see what you're pulling here.
So basically, the way I would say it, this is the two-parter where everything goes from subtext to just plain text.
Yes, Yes, and yes, hopefully one
You
day
can't
we'll...
get more over than them literally kissing.
Yeah, and him taking off her helmet and all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
Like, that's a very intimate scene. Like, oh my god.
They have the romantic mood lighting in the background.
Mhm.
But I also dug, I love the whole bomb defusal scene where Flash is having Batman explain to him how to defuse a bomb over the phone. And he's like, okay, I'm doing this. Don't jump ahead. Hey, I just did this before. I called you.
And then Batman was like, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I know.
Jared,
There you go.
come on. Like, let's not be like...
Other breaking news. Water. Wet.
By the way, I wish you would have had, like, the clip from, like, Adam West.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
Hate that clown.
you know what you need to do for the thumbnail? You need to have the Adam West thing, but like have like the Justice League Batman face on top of it.
What I was gonna do, I was gonna use a Jon Stewart Hawkgirl scene, because that's the point of this episode, really, when you think about it. It gets them to that point. And
So
you know,
it's about the power of love.
if you notice, all this is setting up a certain series that's in 2 weeks.
Yes, we're really gonna get star-crossed, aren't we?
Yes. By the way, the one thing I will say about next week's episode is the first one where it's just one part.
Oh, so it's just one part next week?
Just one part.
And then after that week, we
3
have
parts,
our
I believe.
live-
I think that's 3 parts.
Well, we're doing it as one thing, and it's going to be a live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna live
Which-
stream.
Which, by the way, I'm bringing in backup because of a certain scene there.
I'll see if Britt can hop on so she can like be there to like.
Yes.
Destroy you.
Brit would be great to kind of balance out Jay Heat and Flotty in there because like it's gonna
Here's
turn
what-
into a
here-
Wonder Bat 3.
Here's Britt and I. Here's Britt and I. We are the ones. So, and
Oh wait, and then 30 seconds later, you start to bleed. You see, he's just a man.
okay,
I'm sorry,
But going
I'm way
back
too
to
much
this-
of a Matrix nerd. So
yeah, and by the way, the Joker countdown shows just below 23 minutes, the average length of a half-hour television episode without commercials.
Well, you see, Jared,
Mhm.
I like to be punctual with my timings.
Right, there was a spoof, by the way, to Scooby-Doo, if you noticed that. The Joker's line about stealing kids away from the government handlers, and they would have gotten away with it too, were it not for me meddling with the kids. That's a parody of the Scooby-Doo thing.
yeah.
Because he's actually voiced a lot of characters in Scooby-Doo, by the way. And essentially, yeah, I dug this episode. I liked the whole action. I liked where Batman subtly manipulates Harley Quinn to turning on the Joker by saying, "Oh yeah, what if Ace, if you're so essential, if Joker's really devoted to you, how come Ace is with him and you're out here in the cold?" And it looks like Harley Quinn didn't buy it, and then she just shows up and then just like beats the crap out of the Joker. And I also love where Batman.
I would have loved. You would have made it even better. It's like, I'm not even going to try and do her voice. Like, Batman, don't you like? I have a degree in psychology. I know what you're trying to do. And then, like, literally, she does the exact thing late in the episode. Like, that would have been such a great like setup and payoff thing.
And by the way, I love where Batman grabs it takes out the inhibitor collar from the Joker, because previously he says it doesn't work on me because I'm already crazy. And he takes the crown, and then Ace just looks at him like, "Ace, I promise it was just a souvenir."
Ace be like, "You just ducked up now." I had to pause to censor myself.
And then I love where like he's like cowering, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And then he opens. You think she's gonna show him like mercy, and then he that was just to trick him to look at her, and she's like staring at him very aggressively with her little mind powers.
Look into my eyes.
Your souls are stained by the blood of the innocent. Feel their pain. Ghost Rider.
So what you're saying is Joker got the penance stare?
Yes, exactly. That's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is when you think about it. Now, I also dug the whole origin of the Royal Flush Gang, how they're like people with powers, but then are recruited by the government to do missions for the government. I wonder if it's a task force and they have a certain little letter after it.
What are they? Some sort of Suicide Squad?
Yeah. And I love
You set me up for that.
I love how Joker explains, "Oh yeah, the card thing, that was just me. That was me. That was my contribution. I felt they needed a little flair." And contrary to Ten's beliefs, it seems unlikely that any bomb would have been powerful enough to kill Superman, since his clone Bizarro had managed to survive an explosion equivalent to half a kiloton or 500 tons of TNT in Identity Crisis, one of the other episodes that is in Superman the Animated Series.
I mean, like, he clearly could go toe-to-toe with Superman as far as, like, strength is concerned. To a point, it's clear, like, Superman could have easily overpowered him, but is trying to, like, pull his punches. Like, I think there was actually a moment where he actually broke his arm.
Yeah, but remember, that's what I'm talking about here is that there was a moment when they're like, "Oh, this bomb is going to take out Superman." And then this gang's like, well, no, if we're going with Bizarro, who's slightly weaker than Superman, and he can survive basically a nuclear bomb, I'm pretty sure the Joker's bombs is going to be fine. And then that's how we got Injustice. Isn't it ironic how we could think of another comic storyline by way of bringing this hashtag full circle for Under Two Capes this week? How Superman trying to disarm a bomb had more disastrous results in another continuity.
Yes, it was quite the injustice.
Yeah, exactly. It was quite the injustice. But on that note, all right. So in terms of what were your favorite moments from this arc, Nick?
Favorite moments wise, obviously the payoff to Hawkgirl and Green Lantern. Like that, there's like kind of like that flash scene with the bomb. There's about a split second there where I kind of thought like, oh, are they gonna do like a flash kill fake out? But that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I dug that. Well, obviously, see, here's the thing: as soon as like I figured they weren't gonna kill the Flash because it's like that's how we get to the other timeline. If you notice, the Justice Lords, but it's like I saw that coming. I was like, he's gonna throw the bomb at some point.
You know, if they killed the Flash, it really would be quite the nightmare.
Yes. By the way, I love how they're playing it in super slow motion. You see the Flash, he's running at regular speed, and everyone else is like going slow motion. I dug that. I like that. So that's one of my favorite scenes. Every scene with Hawkgirl and Green Lantern is one of my favorites. If only Wonder Woman showed up in this, then it could have been complete. Oh no, Superman's hurt. I must go punch this robot man in the face.
Oh no. Wonder Woman be like, oh no, Superman's not breathing. Let me give him mouth to mouth. Wait, his arms are around me. I like this. I'm gonna put my arms around him.
And then Superman leans up, whispers in her ear, "Worth it."
And then Batman just kind of skulking in the corner, being like,
Batman's like, no, Superman's like, shouldn't you be on a rooftop with someone dressed as a cat?
He's like, oh, I'm just gonna call Vicky Vale again.
That's gonna turn out well. Oh, you mean the Lois Lane ripoff? By the way, in this continuity, Batman has dated Lois Lane, which works as a better match.
Okay. Now, like, what is Lois? Lois?
What? What are you doing?
Bruce and Lois?
Yeah, I know. That's what it is. Honestly, that works when you think about it.
Oh, sorry. Just the jokes write themselves.
Yes, they do. It's almost like our former Avatar rewatch episode that we just filmed.
And plus, if Bruce is feeling lonely, Lois can always dress up as Wonder Woman.
But why he would probably have her dressed up like Catwoman because They're of
I mean-
similar builds. Plus,
I was saying,
I don't think Lois
was-
Lane would, because she's always been jealous of Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman's the only one who Superman can be truly happy with.
Okay, like I think like a discussion about like Bruce and Lois, that we should actually table that for another time.
That'd
Because, like, I think that would be a good that would be a good discussion to have, like oddball ships that actually could work. Actually, yeah, that's a good UTC episode, like oddball ships that might actually work.
So Nightfire would be in that episode, except on the opposite April Fool's episodes, that where it doesn't work, because everyone knows Batgirl. I had to emphasize the girl so I wouldn't slip up again. And Nightwing are destined to be together, and they are in the current comics too. So this is the one time Tom Taylor did something that I agree with.
Watch it.
That's fine, don't worry. So in terms of rating, I rate this episode as a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's up there. I dug it. Everything in this episode was really cool. The Joker was funny. I liked the whole documentary film and how the time counter is going the entire episode.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
this
you?
one definitely gets a 9.5 from me as well. It would be a 10, but like I just don't want to give everything a 10. So like this is a 9.5 plus, like maybe a 9.7. Like the extra couple points are because of the Teen Titans cameo.
I figured you would dig that. I half
Besides,
expected.
You always know when there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans.
Or Ghostbusters.
Who do you call? Someone
Ghostbusters.
else.
Here you go. Not us.
By the way, at some point we need to do Casper for movie night.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna veto that one. Ghostbusters, yes. Casper, because Ghostbusters has a larger audience than Casper.
Ghostbusters is literally a comic book movie.
Yes, it is. So there you go. That's
It
why
is literally a
And-
comic book movie.
And Conan the Barbarian counts. We can do Conan.
Yes, but Casper actually counts more than Ghostbusters because both Ghostbusters was a movie, but Casper is based off a comic book character. So
Yes,
Casper
but no,
is
but
literally
Casper
a
does-
comic book movie.
Casper does not have the audience to justify his stream on Comics League.
Why? Well, curse your superior use of logic.
I know, thank you. By the way, I do want to do the Red Sonja movie at one point, because we can do that. That's a comic book.
Oh, imagine if we did the Méliès Conan movies. Crom!
Yeah. Oh, you mean the one with Arnold?
Yeah, that would get people.
Or you know what we should do around the time Aquaman comes out? Do the Jason Momoa Conan movie.
No, we're gonna do the Arnold Schwarzenegger one because that one will get more attention.
No,
But,
I'm saying at least around the Aquaman time, do the Jason Momoa one to bring it #full circle.
Speaking of Jason Momoa, what we should do is we should review a couple episodes of Baywatch where he's in it.
He was in Baywatch?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, also fun thing, Jason Momoa was in Stargate Atlantis in the
I was
early
about to say
2000s.
we could do those episodes too. We can
And you
call
know
it
who was
the week of Momoa.
You know who his love interest was?
Who?
Kaylee from Firefly.
Really? Wow. That's
Yeah, they were both on Stargate Atlantis at the same time, and I think they were like shipped, like they were kind of like put together as like a love interest kind of thing.
Ah, cool. I dig that. I like that. I could kind of see that.
I'm a nerd.
Wait. So let's do a quick thing and then we'll wrap this up. So far, Jason Momoa has romanced the Queen of Dragons, the Queen of the Sea, an Oracle from the Conan universe, and Kaylee from Firefly. Not a bad.
The dude gets around.
And if we got the actual Flashpoint movie that was promised, it is confirmed that they would have done the whole Wonder Woman Aquaman subplot. Dang it! That could still happen. I want that.
So we would get Jason Momoa making out with Gal Gadot.
And then and then we would also get Gal Gadot cutting off Amber Heard's head.
No, imagine like they kiss and Gal says, "You taste like fish."
No, no. Watch. I guarantee you in the movie, when Mara dies, when they show Wonder Woman killing Mara, watch the audience explode in applause.
Or like just imagine like she cuts off Mara's head, but like she's actually but Wonder Woman kills Mara in her sleep. And you know what happens when you die?
You poop the bed?
You evacuate your bowels.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
I don't think they would do that, but that'd be humor.
That would be too obvious.
That would be too obvious, but that would be so fun. Everyone just start screwing with Amber Heard. So on that note, I think it's a good place to leave it. This was a solid episode. Remember, next week we're doing the Christmas themed episode, and then the week after that we are doing the Starcross, which will be a live stream with the Comics League crew. We'll make it a whole party, and then we're going unlimited. And actually, you know what? If ever there was a time to play this. There you go. I figured Nick would appreciate that one.
Let's wrap this up, though.
So on that note, stay heroic, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.